Good morning, everyone, and good day to everyone. Welcome back to Go Beyond the Interview. Today, I am so happy to have from 20 Dishes, Mrs. Orletha Smith. And guess what? We do have an exclusive going on today. I can't release it until she tells everybody, tells the world, but Go Beyond the Interview. We have a hot ticket for today. So welcome, Orletha.
Thank you so much for that warm welcome. I'm very glad to be here.
Well, I do mean it. Real quick, for those that don't know, must live on another planet, tell them about 20 Dishes.
So 20 Dishes is, I guess the easiest way to put it to help people understand, it's a meal planning site, but we have something that other meal planning sites don't have, and that's the ability to teach you step by step, showing you how to get all 7 dinners for your week and sides prepped in about an hour. So you spend an hour, maybe hour and a half on Sunday, and you're done for your week. It probably would take you maybe 10, 15 minutes every night to get dinner on the table. So we specialize in giving people the easy button to having healthy, easy meals, and to make sure that everybody gets to have that home-cooked meal and that love on the table.
And it's clean. It's clean food. You don't have a bunch of stuff up in the recipes.
No, there's not a lot of there's no processed food. We don't have any processed cans and packages and all that stuff. It's all clean. We specialize in paleo, AIP. We also have vegetarian, gluten-free, and then the classic is just I want to eat clean. I don't want to follow a diet. I just want to eat clean. So
that's where we're all at. That's where we all should be.
Right.
Over my shoulder, changing the world one meal at a time. I want everybody to take a good look at that.
That is our mission, to change the world one meal at a time, because the obesity rates are out of control, and the average person eats 200 to 300 more calories every time they eat out. So if they're eating out every day, that's at least 1,000 calories during the week, that you're over consuming. And if you over consume, then that's how you end up with things that can be prevented, like diabetes and obesity, high blood pressure. Those things are diet related, and they can be prevented or cured by or reversed by just changing one simple thing. And that's what we want to do, is change the world one meal at a time by helping people get back to the dinner table, understanding what's in their food, knowing how to cook. Mm-hmm. Because that skill is just not passed on anymore, just not there. There's no more home ec. There's no more grandma taught me how to do this. Grandma in the kitchen and show their young people how to prepare those meals. So that's what we do.
Well, I'm glad that you brought that up, because so many of us are going to the doctor, and there is nothing wrong with going to the doctor. But these things that can be reversed, these things that we can do for ourselves, we better start taking care of ourselves better, because a lot of us are living a lot longer, and we have to look at the quality of our life. So thank you, Mrs. Smith, 20 Dishes. I appreciate that. Now, with all of that said, and the scope of how we prepare the meals, you actually show us how to prepare the meals. I mean, you're all on YouTube. And when we go to 20 Dishes, you have the Facebook Live going now. So there are tidbits all along the way to help us. Tell us real quick, what is this life-changing opportunity that is about to be launched on your website that's going to benefit all of us?
Yeah, it's awesome. So now we're going to introduce a line of gluten-free, all-natural raw flours. And so these flours we're doing a Japanese sweet potato, and we're also doing a almond flour, and that one is organic. We're doing one of my favorites. This is like the one I'm probably most excited about, is the apple flour, because it is a natural sweetener. It's vegan, it's raw, and it's our producer did is he takes these apples and he slow dries them, and then he mills them until they become a flour, fine enough to sweeten or thicken. I threw it in my smoothies in the mornings. It's so good, and it's such a sweet, clean flavor. So I know I know that one is going to just blow everybody away when they taste it. It is just amazing. We're also doing an oat flour for those people who are gluten-free, and they should be able to use that to cook with. And then, so we're doing all those flours. We have almond, we have apple, we have Japanese sweet potato, and we have oat flour. And those are going to be our first 4 flours that we're going to introduce. And then on top of that, we're also going to give people the opportunity to have a clean dessert. So since we don't show people how to bake and we don't show people how to do that, we just want to get your meal on the table. If someone wants a nice clean treat, we're going to offer that on the site as well. And so we have a line of gluten-free pies that do not have any preservatives. So they don't have anything like that. They're all clean, made with palm oil that's non-GMO. Yes. And so they're very clean and very good. Of course, it's a treat, so I don't eat all of them all the time, but goodness, they are good.
I want people to understand the magnitude of your growth. This is amazing. Will you let people know that it's possible? For one thing, it didn't happen overnight. But when we spoke, one of the things that you said, and it stuck with me, you got started. You have to get started somewhere for all of these wonderful, fabulous things to happen. Can you comment on that just a bit?
Yeah, there's a book I'm reading right now called The Slight Edge. And the main premise of the book is that you have to do the small things, the things that seem like they're not going to make a difference. They seem like, okay, it's easy to do. It's not really going to do much, but it's also easy not to do. But when you continue to compound the moving in the right direction, just get out there, just take one step, one baby step, okay, another step, and you turn around and look, I've come 10 miles, but it started with one step, and people want that instant, quantum leap microwave business. It doesn't happen that way. It just doesn't. You have to take those baby steps. It's those phone calls, it's the emails, it's the following up. It's something that you are doing in positive momentum to get your business moving. 2 years ago, nobody knew what 20 Dishes was. 20 Dishes was nothing. It was just a little baby teeny tiny website. We had 5 members. We weren't doing much, but we just continued the momentum, continue to nurture our members, continue to ask them what they want and listen to their feedback and grow and change and keep moving. That stagnation is what kills people. That's what it is when people stop moving, they stop changing, they stop growing, they stop learning. That's when death approaches. And so people kind of think, I wanted to just blow up overnight. No one got there overnight. Okay. Nobody. I don't care if people say, oh yeah, they just came out of nowhere. No, they didn't. They've been working and slaving and piling, and finally they got there. Finally, it's like, oh, wow. It's now. And it seems like you keep your head down so long working and you look up and you're where you want to be and you're continuing in that momentum. Mm-hmm. But it's not something that is quick. It's not something that will be microwaved. It is not just add water. Now you have a business. It's not that.
Thank you for your transparency, because that's what Go Beyond the Interview is all about. Also, transparency for people that are entrepreneurs and they're paying their dues. And now that you have grown to this magnificent height and you're offering this product, I want people to understand that there's a process that you went through. So thank you so much for your transparency.
Yeah.
I don't want people to forget. I want them to know all about 20 Dishes, and I want them to know that you have an offer for them also.
Yeah, so 20 Dishes is also, we have the opportunity for people to become a part of our business and give them their own business by taking this message out to the world, by going into people's homes and preparing their meals with them and with their families and showing them firsthand in front of them how they can prepare these meals. And that's where people can also take their own 20 Dishes business. They have their little business, and they can grow it as big as they want. They can also, it's a network marketing opportunity, but it's also giving people the opportunity to change someone's life for the better, because they don't know how to cook. They don't know how to prepare their meals, and they give up and they go get in the drive-through. And that's not what we should be doing. What we should be doing is getting back in our kitchens and getting people back at the dinner table. And so that's what 20 Dishes also has the opportunity to show we have people called kitchen advisors, and if people want to become a kitchen advisor, all they have to do is go to 20 Dishes and read through what it is to become a kitchen advisor, and then the next step in the process is to jump on a phone call, have a little interview, make sure it's a good fit, and then they can purchase the kit, the business builder kit, and then they become a kitchen advisor. We have masterminds for our kitchen advisors. We have digital trainings. They have access to all kinds of tools to grow their business. And then we get together every other week and we talk to each other completely transparently about what's working, what's not working. How can we get more people to get back in the kitchen? How can we get more people to take back their health, take back the family dinner table, and just empower them? And so that's what we do with our kitchen advisors. And so that's an opportunity for people as well to get involved, to change the world one meal at a time. And so that's what we do. We do give them a percentage of whatever they sell with regard to 20 Dishes memberships and products. They get a nice little commission based on all of the sales. So it's not a volunteer business. You sign up, but you also make some money and you change some lives, which I think is a win-win.
Well, you know what? I'm glad that you brought that up. I'm glad that, once again, transparency, and you're opening this up. So many times we hear people say, oh, well, that business they've been doing this business for 50 billion years. I just don't have an opportunity to make money. Folks, 2 years ago, 20 Dishes did not exist. Now is the time to get in and be an advisor. Now is the time, and grow with this magnificent business. So I just want to get that out also. Now is the time. If you're looking for something to get into and grow with and say, hey, I'm an OG, because 20 Dishes is a company that's on the horizon, and we better watch out because you guys your footprint is deep and it's going even deeper. So myself, I thank you for your time.
Yeah, we're really super excited. Thank you for having me. It's been amazing, and I'm glad that you would give me the opportunity to get my message out there. And hopefully, again, we can all see a different America, world, based on people trying to take back the control of everything, health,
Indeed.
wealth, self, everything.
Well, in taking back that control, if a person decides, I don't want to be an advisor at this time, I think they should have an offer on the website, 7 days free, so that they can try 20 Dishes. They can take it on a test ride. Will you give them that information?
Oh, yeah, totally. If you go to 20dishes.com and you just click any of the pricing plans, you can sign up for 7 days for a 7-day free trial. No strings attached. If you decide you love it, you'll be charged on the 8th day. And if you decide that it's just not a good fit for you, you just click cancel and it's over. Wow. So no questions asked. We don't just want to give everybody the opportunity to change their lives.
Wow, changing the world. That's what I'm talking about. Orletha Smith, one of the founders of 20 Dishes. Give me that website once again, please.
It is 20 Dishes, the number 20 and the word dishes.com. And you can just hop on over there. And also, we're on Facebook all the time. So if you want to just ask some questions before you sign up, you can jump on over there and we'll answer all of your questions as well. So we are pretty much everywhere.
That's where you have to be. And that's what Go Beyond the Interview is all about. This interview, if you so like, we can go ahead and take a part of it and put it to graphic or something like that, because as you don't believe in wasting anything, Go Beyond the Interview, we don't believe in wasting anything. What you've imparted in us today is valuable. So we want to reuse this interview and change the world. So thank you for your time.
Thank you so much for having me. It's been awesome.
Not a problem, not a problem. This is Margot Levette from Go Beyond the Interview. I'll say see you soon. And be sure to go to 20 Dishes. It's a fabulous website, and you'll fall in love with everything that's going on. Order the flowers and become a part of this movement. Until next time, I'll see you soon.